Like,
What's up, Rome Ski here. As you can see, I'm in a car. I am on my way home from Chicago. I'm no longer with novalines. Uh, why, you say? Okay. Reason why is, without going into too much detail, I told the customer to take the load off of the truck. After they gave me the runaround about the load, now I had already tarped it. And they came back after seeing me strap it and seeing me tarp it and saying that they needed to scan it. Well, I can't tell you the crap that I went through prior to that, such as one of the loaders, or the loader, when I mentioned the fact that he had a lot of big gaps in my load, that if I hit brakes, that load could shift and go through the back of my truck. He asked me if I wanted to load the load myself. Anyway, I turned into a back and forth for a minute. I was going to run with it, and I was going to just go ahead and do what I needed to do. But then when they came back and said, hey, you got to take all that off the load because we got to scan the load, I was like, okay, if I take these tarps off this load, these 120-pound tarps, you're going to take the load off too. So that's what happened. They took it off. I went to my coordinator and talked to him about it, told him what happened. And when I was telling the story, he said, do you think they were messing with you? I said, absolutely. He agreed. No big deal. Moving on. A week later, I have to bring in a trailer. The trailer that I've been having problems with all this time. The dispatcher's boss, I'm not sure what his correct title is, but hold on. He is operations manager. He's the operations manager for the sorry, I'm watching my GPS and stuff. For the dispatchers. Him and I had some words some time back because I was trying to get fuel, and instead of him just giving me fuel and I was holding up the line, I was at a TA, forgetting the fact that the company doesn't allow you to get gas from the TAs or anything unless I'm like a couple $100 or something like that, forgetting that they only want you to go to Love's and Pilot. Now it's just Love's. They don't want you to go to Pilot anymore. And if you go to any other gas station or fuel station, you can only get like $50 or something like that. But anyway, I forgot all about that. I'd already got $50 from another truck stop earlier in the week. And where I was at, I needed to go to a TA and get fuel. And, I got $200 from another truck stop. And then when later on, I needed to get more fuel, and I went to a TA, and it wouldn't let me. So I was like, what's going on? So I asked them to give me fuel. And there's like, you can't get fuel, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I'm holding up a line, and so on and so forth. And what can we, we went back and forth with that. Ever since then, he's kind of had it out for me. So me and my dispatcher had a disagreement yesterday. After I drove a load out to Minnesota, not Minnesota, Missouri. Drove a load out to Missouri. No, Michigan. Took it out to Michigan. And when I got there, I was supposed to have another $2,000 load. But before I got there, someone canceled the load. Okay, shit happens. I'm sitting up there after I unloaded, and he's offering me loads that's paying $1,200, $1,400, and so on and so forth. I'm supposed to go home. I've been out for a month. Going the opposite direction of home. And I was just like turning them down. I was like, first of all, $1,200 is not going to do it for me. That's just going to give me gas money. And, I need to be headed towards home. I've been sick all week long. Okay. So, I turned down a couple of them, and he tried to send me to Atlanta. I told him, no, Atlanta. I told you a long time ago, I will not deliver into Atlanta because it's not truck friendly, and I have bad experiences every time I go in there. Some kind of way, the operations manager, I guess he's getting hold of that, and he calls the coordinator up at the office and complains about that, and then throws in a lie and says that I said that I will go to no big cities. I never said that. So for the last 2 days, I've been dealing with that. So this morning, I'm thinking, okay, we're past it. I'm getting ready to leave or something after I finally swapped out a trailer. Only for them to call me in the office and say they're going to let me go. Okay, you know what? So be it. If you're not going to... Main thing is this, it's that one incident with the big guys, or the Greenleaf. The company was Greenleaf in Georgia. The problem with them was unacceptable, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, if y'all can't have my back on that, then okay, you're right, this is not the right company for me. In the meantime, I'm getting my stuff out of the truck. I'm thinking about all the money that I put into this company. Deposits, equipment, trailers, truck, and that your maintenance account. Your maintenance account is your money that you use for stuff that you need to do on your truck. Wow. I must have been asleep when I signed this document, because I signed the document saying that the maintenance account money is not refundable. So I had over $4,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 in that account. I don't get that money back. So, with that being said, everything that I went through with this company, not this company, but any company, and a lot of people told me this before I came here, but of course I got to test the waters and see if I could do this for myself. The market is terrible, period. You're gonna get into dispatch issues, and you're gonna worry about whether you're gonna make the money that you need to be making. Okay. With that being said, I ran hard. I ran very hard, and I brought home everything from 700 to the first load. The first check was 4,000, because they don't take what's called, so they kind of fish you in with that. $4,000 is what I brought home the first load. Okay. After that, it was 2,000, 1,000, 700 something, so on and so forth. It fluctuated up and down, up and down. It was never steady. Okay. So with that being said, this company has the potential, but between the dispatchers and them putting their customers first, of course. I don't care what you say. There's not one company out here that's going to put their employees first when it comes to their customers. And I get what they had to do, but this right here was pretty much borderline discriminatory. If I told you everything, you would see some red flags. But I'm not going to go into all that because it doesn't matter. But but they know what the red flags were, and that's why he said, "You think they were messing with you?" Okay. So with that being said, I'm out of there. I'm headed home, and I have no animosity towards them. Bottom line, except for the fact that they took that money. That was a lot of money. It was my money, and I don't know what it is. But if you plan on staying at this company, then good. But you have no idea when they say, "Hey, we can't use you. We don't want you." And they keep the money that you invested into this company. That was a lot of money I put into this company. Okay? It's not worth it. I mean, I was going a 5-year bid, so, anything could have happened, but I didn't even get 4 months. January, February. I didn't get 4 months. And yeah, a lot of people have quit prior to me, and I'm at all. I was still gonna tough it out and do what I needed to do to run with this company, because I didn't want to switch jobs. But now that I'm out of it, good riddance. I'm okay. I got some money saved up. I got some money. I got enough money to pay my bills for a while. But I would never do a lease purchase again. And shout out to those people who told me it's not worth it. I'm grateful and I appreciate it. But had to run my own course. And now that I know, I'll spread the word as well. Don't do it. At this point in time, there's not one company out here you're gonna benefit from, because the load boards are not paying. You're gonna get anything from $1 and some change to $2 and some change, not $3 or $4 changes. Every now and then you might, but you're not gonna make that money you think you're gonna make. There's a selected few out here that does the splits. Shout out to Nick. Nick is a runner. He do some damn things. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. He runs some hours, and apparently he makes some money. You running those splits all the time, I guess you could make more money. But the way I was running, I was burned out. Doing splits would have killed me. So I don't know how Nick did it. More power to you, brother. I appreciate you for sharing a lot of good information with me. But I'm out, and anybody who decides to go to novalines, good luck. Look out for that document. You sign that document that says that you got to pay this, and this. You'll see a red line. You'll see a notation on there that says your maintenance account money is non-refundable. That's the biggest amount of money that you cannot possibly have in that account that you could get back and make some kind of benefits from it. You don't get it back. They rip you off. There's no reason for them to have to keep that money. So, but what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Y'all take care. Keep on trucking. Stay in prayer. Do what y'all need to do. I'm out.